Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to replace the cabin air filter on this 2010 Mercedes G55. We bought this thing recently and it's got a whole bunch of stuff wrong on it. And little by little, we're going to go through and fix everything. One of the things that I noticed immediately when we took delivery of it here in Texas is that it had the weirdest smell inside. It was like a mixture of, I don't know, old stale wetness plus air fresheners. Felt like we were on a scavenger hunt for these air fresheners, whatever these are. We had a total of, get this, 8 of them that we found hiding in different places, under the seats, next to the seats, in the center console, under the back seats, in the little cracks, literally all over the place. We kept taking them out. We kept saying, dang it, the windows have been open. I kept leaving the windows open, and we just couldn't get rid of the smell. We just kept finding more, kept finding more, kept finding more. As you can see, the windows are still open. Now that I think we've gotten all of those out, next step is to replace the air filter for the air conditioning system. In this particular vehicle, it's going to be under the hood in the engine bay. I'll show you exactly how to get to it. First thing you want to do is open the hood. Very easy to do on these trucks. Grab this red lever, pull it towards you. Then that wonderful slam of the G-Wagon doors. Get your hood open. There we go, that wonderful M113K power plant. Now we're in the United States. Overseas, if you have a right-hand drive car, it may be in a slightly different spot. If you're looking at the engine bay, that's the passenger side, that's the driver's side on this vehicle. If you come over here, you'll see this little cover right here held on by 4 screws. I've seen these be Torx screws and Phillips screws on different G-Wagons. This one has Phillips screws. I don't know which ones are stock. I've seen both on different vehicles. Either way, we're going to take these 4 screws out. Make sure you don't drop them anywhere. They're going to be very hard to find. Then this little cover will come off and I'll show you what's underneath. Now that we've got those screws out, you want to grab it right here. The little tab should come right off. There you go. That's what the bottom of it looks like. It has a little seal around the perimeter of it. Then inside here, you're going to have this assembly right here. There's also a tab right there that you can grab to help pull it upwards, like so. And we'll get this thing wiggled out. There it is. Voila. If you want to look inside there, take a peek, you'll have your, there it is, your blower motor, or the fan blade for it, and the motor itself back there. And then down here should just be open. You always want to peek in here whenever you're replacing a cabin filter on any car to make sure there's not leaves and dirt and things stuck in there. If there is, get your vacuum with the long nozzle and get all of that vacuumed out. In this case, looks pretty clean. Let's check out how dirty the old filter is. Here is the old filter, and as you can tell, it's inside a plastic housing. You want to make sure not to throw that away, obviously, and also try not to damage the plastic housing. If it is damaged when you pull this guy out, you'll probably want to order a new one of these housings right here. Here's the old filter. I don't know how well you can see in the video, but it is very, very dirty. Ew. Ew. Ugh. No wonder this thing stinks when you turn on the AC. Here's the new filter. The one I bought is one of the carbon-infused filters, so it captures smells as well. If you've watched any of my other videos, I'm a big fan of these. I think they're awesome. I'll put the link down in the description of the exact one I purchased. Helps keep the air smelling fresh. First thing you want to do whenever you're replacing a filter, compare it to the old one. Make sure they are the same. These, in fact, are the same. Now my helper here, who's very sleepy because he has school tomorrow, is going to help us put this guy in here. All right, so you want to take it, and this final pleat on the sides right there, you see those?
Yeah.
Those have to be facing upwards, and you want to insert it into the housing with the rounded off pleats on the edge. So go ahead and put it in there.
What?
That way the edge of the pleat doesn't stick and get stuck. You might have to kind of wiggle its way in there. If it doesn't seem like it's gonna fit, don't force it. You getting it? There you go.
You did it?
Almost. This side still needs to go more in. Is it stuck on something?
I don't know.
think we messed up here, but I'll show you where. So let's go and take that out for me. All right, so right here, you see that little lip right there? And there's one on this side. So the very last pleat on each edge of the filter needs to go in that slot. There we go. It's in. It's ready to go back in the car. Now you're gonna wanna wiggle it back in there. Might be a tight fit in that top corner. There you go. Take your time. Find that sweet spot. Good job, man.
Bro, I don't think this is in.
All right. That's it. All right, you wanna grab the cover? Let's put that back on. All right, when you're putting the cover on, this tab right here went towards the back of the car. Yep. Line it up with the screw holes. You got it? All right, now let's put the screws in. And there you go. That's how you replace the cabin filter on any G-Wagon. Hopefully this video was helpful for you guys. If you've got any questions, leave them down in the comments below. Make sure to check out the links for the parts I used in this video. And if you like this kind of content, hit that subscribe button or like to support the channel.
There's something in your tire.
God dang it. It's brand new tires. They were, I didn't put these on there. I don't like scorpions. Okay, well, maybe we'll make a video to show you guys how to fix a flat. This one's really close to the sidewall. Probably not a good idea to fix it, but we'll go ahead and do it anyway. Never ends. You want to sign off, Aiden?
Yeah.
What do we always say? Until next time.
See you again.
Love y'all. See you next time. Thanks for watching, guys. Love you. See you next time.